So first of all, this is incredibly shitty video. Why, in 2020, when everybody has a fucking high-def camera on their phone, are we putting up with this kind of shitty video? But this is supposedly the guy that was mentioned in the emails, in Hunter Biden's emails, that this was Hunter Biden's accomplice, and the one that basically tipped them off to, I don't even know what the scandal, I don't even know. I've asked right-wingers over and over again, what do you think he did? What in the emails are incriminating? And nobody can give me a straight answer. So let's see what this guy has to say, and maybe he can tell us what exactly it is that Hunter Biden did that was so bad, because I'm dying to know.
I served as a lieutenant in the United States Navy with high security clearance. My father and grandfather both served for decades.
I kind of already want to call bullshit on him, like, oh, I had high security clearance. That's something like a Q motherfucker would say.
Both in this country and abroad.
It was basically water.
Set the record straight about the involvement of the Biden.
Also, okay. So now back to the alcohol. Remember, I was drinking, liquor de coco in chocolate milk. I also had a gigantic glass. So as I'm getting ready to go on C-SPAN, I said I was nervous. I wasn't nervous. I was a little sick from having that much chocolate and sugar. So I was like shaking and feeling weird, but that's what it was. Fucked me right up. Okay, back to this guy.
His brother Jim Biden and his son Hunter Biden in dealings with the Chinese. I've heard Joe Biden say that he's never discussed business with Hunter. That is false. I have firsthand knowledge about this because I directly dealt with the Biden family.
I can't imagine who would even say they don't discuss business with their son, because obviously they're going to discuss, well, how'd your day go? I did this meeting, I went to here, and that's so I can't believe that Joe would actually say, like, I didn't discuss any business with my son. Oh shit, I've got a Facebook comment. It's been forever since I've had a Facebook comment. I'm sorry I didn't get to do the stream last night. Apparently my ban is still in effect for live streams. I can post, I can comment, I can like shit. I can troll people out the ass. I can't live stream for some reason. So I had to go to different Facebook page, tried to share it out. But thanks for joining us, Jordan.
I have also heard that Vice President Biden said on Tuesday that Senator Ron Johnson, the chair of the Senate Homeland Security Committee, should be ashamed for suggesting that Biden family sought to profit from their name. Well, here are the facts I know, and everything I'm saying is corroborated by emails, WhatsApp chats, agreements, documents, and other evidence. And
I want to see this evidence. Okay, here's the claims.
I brought, I guess, for record, 3 phones that spanned the years 2015 through 2018.
When Joe Biden wasn't even in office?
Never been held by anybody else besides myself. I was told this past Sunday by somebody who was also involved.
Oh, 15. I guess he was still in office.
That if I went public this information, it
Barely.
It would bury all of us, man. The Bidens included. I have no wish to bury anyone. I've never been political. The few contributions I have made have been to Democrats. But what I am is a patriot and a veteran. To protect my family name and my business reputation, I need to ensure that the true facts are out there.
Like, come on, guys. Like, already, this is sketchy. I'm watching a video of this guy making these, like, wild-ass claims.
In late 2015, I was approached by James Gillier, whom I had known for many years, about joining him in a deal which he said would involve the Chinese state-owned enterprise CEFC China Energy and what he called one of the most prominent families in the United States. I was informed first by Gillier, and then by Hunter Biden, and by Rob Walker, who was working with the Bidens.
I wouldn't even put the Bidens in the top 10 most prominent families in the U.S.
which was to invest in infrastructure, real estate, and technology in the U.S. and around the world. And the entity would initially be capitalized with $10 million and then grow to billions of dollars of investment capital. After months of discussion, I agreed at Gilliar and Hunter Biden's request to become CEO of the entity to be called Sinohawk.
Sinohawk.
Representing the Chinese side, Hawk representing Hunter Biden's brother Bo's favorite animal. And between February and May 2017, we exchanged numerous emails, documents, and WhatsApp messages concerning Sinohawk and its potential business. On May 2nd, 2017, the night before Joe Biden...
Come on, guys, like, if this guy is who he says he is, this video is what it says he, like, wouldn't have this have been a big deal and there would have been news cameras and shit? Why? I don't understand what's going on here. Now, remember, I just saw a right-winger share this out right before I came on the air. So that's why I'm watching it with you guys. I didn't get to vet it. I didn't get to go look to see if I could find a better version of this. I just saw it, grabbed it. These are the claims.
Conference, I was introduced to Joe Biden by Jim Biden and Hunter Biden.
Now, Jim Biden does seem to be a little sketchy.
Biden's history, the Biden's family business plans with the Chinese, with which he was plainly familiar, at least at a high level. After that meeting, I had numerous communications with Hunter, Walker, Gilliar, and Jim Biden regarding the allocation of the equity ownership of Sinohawk. On May 13, 2017, I received an email concerning allocation of equity, which says 10% held by H for the big guy. In that email, there's no question that H stands for Hunter, big guy for his father, Joe Biden, and Jim for Jim Biden. In fact, Hunter often referred to his father as the big guy or my chairman. On numerous occasions, it was made clear to me that Joe Biden's involvement was not to be mentioned in writing, but only face-to-face. In fact, I was advised by Gilliar and Walker that Hunter and Jim Biden were paranoid about keeping Joe Biden's involvement secret.
Why?
I also had a disagreement with Hunter about the funds CFC was contributing to Sinohawk. Hunter wanted $5 million of those funds to go to himself and his family, so he wanted the funds wired directly to an entity affiliated with him. I objected because that was contrary to our written agreements concerning Sinohawk. He said, referring to the chairman, his father, that CFC was really investing in the Biden family, that he held a Trump card, and that he was the one putting his family legacy on the line. He also said to me on May 17, 2017, that CFC wanted to be my partner, to be partner with the Bidens. During these negotiations, I repeated to Hunter...
Did anyone catch this guy's name?
Sinohawk could not be Hunter's personal piggy bank. And I demanded that proper corporate governance procedures be implemented for capital distributions. Hunter became very upset with me. CFC through July 2017 was assuring me the funds would be transferred to Sinohawk, but they were never sent to our company. Instead, I found out from Senator Johnson's...
Oh, this has not been verified. Tony Bobolinsky,
August 2017,
who claims to be a former business associate.
tomorrow, I will be meeting with the Senate committee members concerning this matter, and I will be providing to the FBI the devices which contain the evidence corroborating what I...
This is the guy that Trump took to the debate last night.
Questions at this time.
Oh, and it's over now?
Well, look, the bad news just keeps coming for...
That... The walls are closing in on the Bidens. What did they accuse him of? Basically, what that sounded like was a above-the-board normal business deal, and they just wanted to keep Joe Biden... Like, what he described was there were no crimes. Nothing fishy. What the... I mean, clearly this is all a distraction. I don't think the strategy is going to work at all. Oh, okay. I already had. I went looking for the story. I already had it up from Fox News. Ex-Hunter Biden Associates records don't show proof of Biden business relationship. Holy shit! So Fox News is calling bullshit on this guy. Tony Bobulinski had claimed the former VP was involved in discussions about his son's business dealings overseas. Fox News has reviewed emails from Bobulinski related to the venture, and they don't show that the elder Biden had business dealing with Sinohawk Holdings or took any payments from them or the Chinese. This is Fox News! But okay, so the Bobulinski up there, he didn't say anything that was untruthful, like you can't sue the guy. I wouldn't doubt that there's emails that exist, the big guy or whatever the fuck. He's not describing anything illegal. So if somebody's just paid him to go up there and say that, and then right-wingers are acting like it's a story, these dumb fucks just run with it. You see them all over my page. You're like, yeah, but Hunter Biden, he's caught up. Like, they just keep saying Hunter Biden scandal. It's kind of like if you say Russiagate. They're fond of saying that, and every time I hear a right-winger say Russiagate, what is that? Explain that to me. Because I can show you where Russia interfered in our election, that the Trump campaign had connections to them, and that the Trump campaign lied to try to hide those connections. All that is true. So I don't know what Russiagate is exactly. Now also, before I came on the air, I saw this story that while we're talking about this completely non-issue with Hunter Biden, the former Mueller deputy predicts that Trump will pardon himself if he doesn't win re-election, which he won't. As I was discussing with a buddy earlier, it's certain Trump is losing by a gigantic margin. The problem is Trump's going to declare victory on election night. You guys know that. Be prepared for it. As my buddy producer Dave said, he's probably ready to just drop a bunch of ads on Facebook the night of the election saying he won. No matter what the outcome is, he's going to say he won on election night. And that's the scariest part, is I have presented these people with evidence. Legitimate evidence of Trump's wrongdoing over and over again, and they just ignore it. So even if all the news organizations say that Joe Biden won, and he will, hopefully they say it on Tuesday night, a week from Tuesday, we're getting close. But even though the news organizations say it, the dumb fucks that follow Trump won't believe it. Now, I was reassured. I heard somebody say, like, civil war from them is highly unlikely because we're talking about people with nice trucks, nice homes, comfortable idiots. Just a step up from working poor. That's Trump's base. Usually high school educated, had some kind of trade job, and doesn't pay attention to the news, and has been propagandized for 20, 30 years on this just right-wing bullshit, starting with people like Rush Limbaugh in the early 90s. Civil war is hell, and these comfortable motherfuckers in their big-ass trucks aren't going to want to go to war. They're not gonna want to participate in guerrilla warfare tactics. So I take comfort in that, because that is a really good point. He just held up 3 phones. He got paid to go out there and say that. Everything he said might have been true. Nothing was incriminating, but boy, does it look bad. But now I'm still wondering, So if Fox News was able to verify that, why? How was that the only video of this dude I could find? That's insane. But yes, Trump will indeed pardon himself. But the first move will be he's going to claim that he won. We are in for a wild week. I'm contemplating what I'm going to do right now. I've thought about, hey, I'm going to sign on at 6 p.m. on Tuesday night and not go off until 6 a.m. the next morning. Until we know a winner, or 6 a.m. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't know that I would be able to do it.